Websphere Cloudburst is a secure hardware appliance that optimizes the configuration, deployment, and management of Websphere private cloud environments. It provides Web 2.0 interfaces for quickly constructing repeatable deployments for everything from very simple to complex Websphere configurations. Once these configurations, or patterns, are built, Cloudburst enables a self-service environment for users to deploy the configurations into their enterprise cloud by simply clicking a button. Virtual images and script packages make up the building blocks of patterns that are managed and deployed by the Cloudburst appliance. Cloudburst ships with Websphere virtual images called Websphere Application Server Hypervisor Edition in the catalog. This virtual image contains Websphere components, the IBM HTTP server, and a Linux operating system. The Websphere Application Server Hypervisor Edition is packaged according to the OVF standard. Along with virtual images, script packages also reside in the catalog. Users can add script packages to allow for customization of the Websphere configurations after they have been deployed by Cloudburst. This includes the ability to install applications or further tune the environment. Cloudburst ships a set of patterns that represent Websphere intelligence based on 10 years of feedback and experience. These patterns constitute Websphere configurations that range from the simple standalone server to more complex clustered topologies. In the console, users can view information about a pattern, including the author, creation date, deployed instances, and a visual representation of the configuration. Cloudburst users can produce customized patterns by cloning and editing the shipped patterns to produce Websphere configurations for any need. Once created, these patterns are stored on the Cloudburst appliance and can be managed just like the shipped patterns. Cloudburst provides a drag-and-drop interface to configure the clone patterns with both Websphere components and script packages. Pattern creators have the capability to lock certain pattern properties, such as CPU and memory heap size, to ensure repeatable, consistent deployments. After the editing is complete, users review the changes to the new pattern. When the pattern is satisfactory, it is locked, and an access list is established. Cloudburst supports multiple user roles and presents different console views based on the user. For instance, some users in Cloudburst will only have permission to deploy patterns to which they have access. Upon navigating to the Patterns page, the patterns the current user has access to are displayed. Cloudburst supports a simple click-to-deploy process. Click Run in the Cloud and provide a minimal amount of configuration data. Once the configuration data is supplied, the pattern is ready to be deployed to the cloud. Users can monitor the status of their deployments and are notified when a pattern has been fully instantiated. When the Websphere instance is ready, users can view a full history of the deployment, from the time processing started to the time the virtual machines were ready. Data about the state and network location of the virtual machine is also available. Cloudburst provides links that allow users to connect to the virtual machine using SSH and to connect to the Websphere administration console. Switching back to an administrative user, administrators of the Cloudburst appliance can manage and monitor both the cloud and the appliance itself. To start, administrators define users of Cloudburst. Users have varying levels of permissions from full administrative capabilities to simply the ability to deploy a pattern. Cloudburst supports the Bring Your Own Cloud model, so administrators define the cloud to Cloudburst, starting with hypervisors. On the hypervisors page, administrators can both add and view hypervisors. The details of the hypervisor include the installed URL, authentication information, virtual machine instances, and more. IP groups are also defined within the Cloudburst console by administrators. The IP group definitions include network information such as gateways, DNS servers, and a range of IP addresses available for the cloud. Cloudburst tracks and reports various cloud usage information. Administrators can query usage information by user in order to facilitate chargeback based on cloud resource consumption. In addition, overall cloud usage can be queried to understand utilization among both the physical and virtual resources in the cloud. Cloudburst administrators have the option of configuring settings for the appliance. These settings include appliance security, backup restore actions, firmware updates, appliance power management, and more. Troubleshooting data can also be collected and downloaded from the Cloudburst console. Administrators can configure trace settings and download trace logs within the console. They can also download audit data in both raw and comma-separated value formats. By packaging Websphere virtualization and Websphere intelligence along with easy-to-use web interfaces, command line interfaces, and REST APIs, Websphere Cloudburst brings private Websphere clouds to the enterprise.